We started. Welcome. It is down, King. We got 15 minutes to trade. Here we go. Are you ready? We're getting ready to do it. We're going in with a long position here off of 18,420. Our average entry of 19.5. Are we going to keep holding it here? We're going to let it pull back on us. What are we going to do? We're pushing into the middle of the Bollinger Band right now in the 1 minute. We're up $40 or $50. Should we take this off? We're going to let it come back against us here a minute. We're going to let it come back against us here just a minute. We most likely should have took that off at 22.5, but we're going to see if we get an elongated push off this 18,420, and we're going to try and short it again when it comes back up around 26 would be the target, 26.5. We get something around 24.50 and up. We're probably going to take that shit. So again, this is one contract, and we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to fail 2 days in a row. Or we're going to get it the second day. We're right on 420. We're right on good support. It's candle number 3, so it could lift candle 1 and 2. Sometimes we'll get that bounce-a-roo. This may be a bad decision again. This one is, we're going to give it like $45 a stop. Yeah, so we should have took it again. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to let it whip down here. And we're going to take it back in off the extended drop. And this may not work. This is a new thing, trading 15 minutes. I feel like too pressured. One con. I can't do any more than one. So where are we at? We messed out there. Oh, shit. Wrong count. All right. Well, whatever. Now we got 2 minutes left here. That was the wrong account. This is the right one. We're going to try another long right off this area of 11.5. I'm in at 13.25. We're down $95 on that trade so far, the first one. You don't get to wait. You got to trade. That 15 minutes comes up. You got to trade. I messed up initially. I was on the wrong account. That happens. I'm already down $95 to $100. We can't do more than one contract. We can't scale in and scalp. It's one contract only. All right, we're in a little over 10. We got 7.5 as our support area. We're going to get good at this. This is not my forte. You got 15 minutes and that's it. You don't have time to wait. You don't have time to do anything. Well, I'm down $135, $210 here. I'm taking multiple trades versus going really wide. And we got 401 as our bottom support. We got 3 levels here. That's why I went back in another time. We got 3 of these. That means it's been rather strong earlier in the day, earlier in the session. We got 420 on us on top side here. Say triple. I really should have ideally pulled my stop down there a little bit further. Now we're up about $110. Let's see if we can get another extra push here. We may get a double push up. All we're trying to do now, right, is recover what we had from a while ago. Maybe put your stop there at the bottom of that candle. It's made the first push. And now we're coming into it a little bit better. Yeah, we could have waited. We could have done all kinds of shit. But the rule of this is you got to be in a trade. You got 15 seconds. And I don't know if I followed it. To get in a trade, you got to be in the trade the entire 15 minutes. You either got to be in it or you got to be, when you exit the trade, you got 15 seconds to get in another one. What do you think of that shit? Let's take this one all the way up to 27.25. Let's see if we get an extended move here too. 18,420 is support resistance level, middle Bollinger Band. Slowing down a little bit, which is what we want to see here. And we're going to get started. We're up at $200. Should we take this shit off or let it run? I'm going to pull the stop up to here and just let it go a little bit. Let's let it stay roughly there. See if we can break 420. 18,420. We're down here at 409. We're at 419.50 right now. So it's going to take a few steps to get us through here. It may very well happen. There we go. Now we're at 21.25. So we covered our dumbassery from a while ago. This is not easy, by the way, doing what I'm doing here. Now you still want to get an extension on this. We don't want to blow off top on the push up. The goal is to end up green. We're going to do this 5 days a week, but you could do it 1 day a week if you wanted. Next week is going to be 2 cons. All right, this isn't too bad, really. Recovers our dumbassery from long ago. I think we may actually get it pushed into like 430, just to be honest with you. We may get that 430 push. You could always go out here and short it if you wanted to do that. I don't know that I'm going to try that yet. Actually, I'm going to. So I turned around, I got out of that. Now I came back in short. But you got to be very careful and nimble if you're doing this, because our initial theory was going long. Now we're trying to say that we're going to break back down under 420, and we're not going to hold it. And we're going to come back into 16, maybe 14.5, something of that nature. So we're going to say that we got out at a good spot. Just be careful. And starting to put in some signs that we could possibly coming down. Need some bigger readings here as well. Trying to tick up a little bit, coming back into 18,420. We got 8 minutes left on this, so we really need to move down here to about 15. Where's our, is that about right here? So this is what I'm saying, as I saw that we could possibly start getting weak on that candle. Now, how weak are we going to get? Or are they just going to push it back up here? We've already rejected the 420. This is little to no planning. This is just getting the charts and start trading that shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get a move down here to 411. 411. These go to 11, right? Let's see if we get down to 11. Now, if I was scalping, I'd probably take it off like right here. And then I would most likely try and go long back here again. This may be a bad move, but we're going to try it. All right, so now we're long again at 16. We took off that short that we had over the 20 area. Forget that exact move. You don't want this to get too far away from you, so you could actually take this up and move it here to flat. Move it down here to negative 50 if you wanted to. And see if we get this next tick back up and push back into the 420 level. Now you're looking for like 427, 426, 427. We didn't get it on the first leg up. Still looks like we're on an uptrend right now. So let's try to get this. We've got very little time left. We got a little over 5-6 minutes left here. Now we're going to try and get this elongated move to the upside. We didn't get it the first time. We may not get it this time. Let's give it a little more room to wiggle around. Starting to get the blue, the light blue to dark blue cover. And we don't want this to get away from us too far, but we think we may be onto something at this point. So let's go ahead, one contracted up. Let's go ahead and take us up here. And I personally would try and get out of that if you had it. Don't let it get too far back against you. You got a little room to wiggle, but you don't want to wiggle too much. It starts doing that, get out of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in short off this area and see if we can get a few ticks to the downside and see what happens there. So downside coming. We don't care about that previous 26 area we were talking about. Now we're going to go ahead. You probably want to get out about right here. And let's try one more long. Now, can the next tick up? Let's take a long here. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're going in long. We don't know if this long is going to work. There's some signs we're still going to get some short side in us. Now, this is basically, I'd like to keep this as the last trade. We still want to go to that 27 area. That hasn't disproven us yet, but it comes much below 1275. I would want to get out. I've got my stop here at 1175 just for one extra point. And let's see if we start getting some momentum here to the upside now that we've gathered our thoughts. We don't care where the numbers are at right now. We're going to read those here in a minute. I think we're up for the day, but this is the trade that I want to take into close. We got 4 minutes left. I would be happy with this move right here to 21.25. Let's see if we can get 21.25 out of this shit. And you don't want it to go against you too much. Ooh, damn it. There we go. We're going to get right back in at 12. Right on this, right above this line here. So we're back in at 12 again. Basically, it's the same trade. It's like we never stopped out. So we're looking at 12 as an area to hold. All right, that's also lining up with 52.73.75 on the ES. Oh shit! We're gonna try it one more time. Where are we at? Not looking that great, really. But I think this triple band we got from a while ago may be the place to go. You got to try these multiple times. Technically, this could still be the same trade I was holding on a while ago. I just prefer to get stopped out and make a new trade out of it. All right, we got 3 minutes on this shit. Figure we're going to see where we ended up at. We're going to practice this every day, so... You don't have time, you got to get back in a trade. You're out of a trade, you got to get back in a trade. That's the whole rule of this thing. You don't have time, you got to be in a trade. You got 15 seconds to think about it. Is it back in? Is it back out? What is it? All right, so we're still looking for 20, I'd like 22, 25 would be nice. We got 2 minutes left. So I don't know if we're going to get this push up here within 2 minutes or not. But the buzzer's coming in on us. We'd rather win and see if we make any money today. We'll practice this every freaking day, though. You have 15 minutes. You got to be in a trade the whole time. If you get out of a trade, you got 15 seconds to get back in another trade. Right? So let's see if we can get a push up maybe here. Well, we got 2 minutes left. Getting ready to close down. If you're joining me there on Spreaker or you're on any of the podcasts where I've got this, it's going to be cut off. I'm going to try and let you know before it cuts, though, and see where we're at. We may have to take this one out. This may not be working for us. We're going to try one more tick up. All right, we're slightly above open, average price there. We got 1 minute, people. We got 35 seconds. I got to close this trade. I got 35 seconds. I'm going to let you know where I'm at. I got 15, 10 seconds. I got to get out of it. 8, 10 seconds. We got to get out. We don't have much time here. We got to get out. We got to get out. We got to get out. I'm out of this trade right now. Okay, so we ended up today at $24 up. It was a bad host of trade starting off. If you're on Spreaker, see you later. I'm out of here. It's getting ready to cut off right now. And we started off bad here. We had a few redeemers.